Hello everyone! Do you want to build a snowman? There's enough snow in my yard for about an army of snowmen. So we had about 1.5 feet of snow and it is absolutely beautiful. My Christmas cactus and my Thanksgiving cacti are still in bloom. They just keep blooming. And several of you all have asked me, how are you doing this? The leaves look pretty and green and shiny, and these just keep blooming. So I thought I would go over my care, the things that I've been doing with these cacti ever since they've been in bud. I haven't been using a nitrogen-based fertilizer on them, but I have been using CalMag and seaweed extract on them. So I thought I would go ahead and give you that recipe. Okay, once they started budding, I started watering them twice every week, and I've been using 15 to 20 drops of CalMag, that's about 70 parts per million, and about 15 to 20 drops of seaweed extract, that's about 20 parts per million, per gallon of water. And every month I've been using Epsom garden lime as well. That's a really good source of calcium and magnesium. I believe that just really prepares them to bloom. And with my Thanksgiving cacti, they are in 4.5-inch pots. I've been sprinkling about 1/4 teaspoon of the garden lime. And on the Christmas cactus that I just showed you, it's in a 12-inch pot. And I've been sprinkling about 1/2 teaspoon of the garden lime in that one. So they just seem to be doing really, really well. And I thought I would give you a close-up of this beautiful white Thanksgiving cactus. It is in full bloom. It still has some buds on the top that are going to open, but I think this one is so beautiful. The blooms look like stars. And I thought I would give you just some tips about when you're showcasing your Thanksgiving and your Christmas cactuses. I don't move these once they start budding. If you move them, you can cause the buds to drop. So I only move this one about 3 feet from its home in front of this window just to show you this plant. But once I have them set, I pretty much leave them right where they are. Now I will turn them. They will bloom from one side of the plant to the other. So I will move them so that the buds are really, and the blooms, you can see them really well when they bloom out. So if the front of it blooms out in front of the window, I will turn that, but I don't move them from room to room or from house to house. So I just thought I would give you that little tip. Another thing is don't submit them to any drafts. If there's a place in your house that's drafty, that's really not a good place for these. And also, I grow these away from my heat vents. So I kind of like to keep them in a bright window that is away from my air vents. That's another really good tip for you all. And here's the pink one. It is still blooming beautifully. I love the color of these blooms. These blooms are deeper this year than they were last year. So I really do believe that the CalMag and the seaweed extract just really helps these plants to stay hydrated and gives them a little extra boost while they're budding and blooming. And I'll give you another beautiful view of this Christmas cactus while I give you my last tip for this video. Today was watering day, so I just wanted to remind you to drain the water from the bottom of the plant. I don't let them set in water. That can cause the demise of your cactus. So there's your tips for today. Thank you all for your comments. We had a lot of snow. I just really enjoying it. I love snow, especially this time of the year. So I hope you all are having a happy December and be highly favored, deeply loved, and greatly blessed. And we'll talk to you all next time.